Welcome back to KCBD Sports Extra. Time now for the End Zone Team of the Week, and we are giving the football to the state champion Jayton Jaybirds. Take a look at them. They won the 1A D2 title, beating Richland Springs 99-54, second straight 1A D2 title. Let's start talking to head coach Josh Staniland. Coach, let's get your thoughts. State champs, back-to-back.
Man, just incredible group of kids from an incredible community who work hard, they do things the right way, they prepare the right way, they do everything the right way, and then they get rewarded. And, credit goes to these guys for what they do and the way they do things, and special time.
And I would think this year maybe even sweeter than last year because you had the target on you from day one.
Yeah, and that's, these guys, they I could tell early in the summer and even in last spring that they weren't content. One wasn't enough for them, and these guys are just the ultimate competitors. And, yeah, they came into every week with the bullseye on their back and dealt with that all year long, took care of business every week, had our focus on going 1-0 every week, and did it 15 times this year. Last year, man, 30 in a row, pretty sweet.
I know this is a we mentality, but, man, what a game for Bodie Ham. 10 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing. He's the offensive and defensive MVP.
Yeah. We know what we have in him, and we've known what we had in him. He's different, and in all the best ways. And tonight, we took what was available. The run game was there. There's been weeks where the pass game was there. 430 and 10 rushing touchdowns. And again, I know we talked about it in the press conference, but it takes an outstanding offensive line in front of him to create those holes. You've got Colt Gentry at center, Dayton Blacker at X, Tucker Scott at Y, Garrison Allen comes in and plays some Y. You got Sean Stanley and Lorenzo Vargas in the backfield, just opening up massive running lanes. And then when you give holes to a guy like that, they're going to make you pay.
It's so hard to get the state. It's even harder to win. When you looked up in the crowd and saw everybody from Jayton here, it has to be super special.
Yeah, I told them I didn't take the time to enjoy last year. Last year I was just so laser focused on winning the title that I didn't take the time to absorb any of that. And this year, win, lose, or draw, I was going to enjoy this. And so, I took a little bit more time to look into the crowd and just look at people and just try to be a little bit more present. And we know we've got the best community that there is. Jayton is the best. Our fan support's the best. Like I said, these kids, every one of them comes from a great family. And so this makes it special.
Well, you won't be three-peat champs next year because you're moving up to 1A D1.
Well, we won't be D2 champs next year. But we're gonna have a good group of kids coming back. It's gonna the landscape's gonna change a little bit. We'll be the smallest D1, but we welcome it. It's nice for these guys to exit D2 as a dynasty and exit that as kings. I know there's a lot of people that are happy we're not in the division anymore.
All right, let's talk to some of the Jaybirds. Well, Bodie, offensive and defensive MVP, what can you say?
Oh, man, I'm just so thankful for my teammates and my coaches and the support group behind us. Standing behind the camera right now, I'm so thankful for them and my teammates.
Did you lose track of how many touchdowns you had? I mean, you had an amazing day, and as Coach said, the offensive line did a lot.
Yeah, I lost track, I think, at about 4. I kept looking at the Jumbotron to just see what was going on, but it kind of helped me keep up with it, but I definitely did lose track, yes, sir.
What's it mean to you to be back-to-back state champs?
Oh, it's awesome. We've been talking about it ever since we were little. We wanted to go win state championships, and talking to my friends, we remember talking about when we were little, we were at one of our friend's house, and we were making bets with their sisters that we were going to win. I don't even know how many state championships, but we've always been talking about it, and we've had that goal in our mind since 5th grade.
And what can you say about the community of Jayton?
Oh, man, I'm so thankful for them. Everybody, I'm so close to everybody out there, and I'm so thankful for them.
All right, Colt, let's get your thoughts. Back-to-back state champs, the Jayton Jaybirds.
Yeah, it's great. I just think it's kind of a testament to how hard we've worked, not only these last 2 years, but throughout our entire careers. And just the summers and the spring workouts that we've done, I think they really paid off, and it shows how much bigger and faster and stronger that we got. And so to get here once is special, but then to do it again the very next year it's just an amazing feeling that I'll always remember forever.
You know, one of the key plays of the game, 1 second left in the first half. There's a quick timeout, and you guys go to the air, Bodiham hitting you, and you take a bigger lead in the halftime.
Yeah, it was a big play because we knew that if we could score right there, we would also get the ball straight out of halftime, and we could go get another score. And it was a play we'd been working on for the past couple weeks. We hadn't shown it a whole lot. I think we may have ran it once or twice in an actual game, but we practiced it a lot, and we knew we were going to come to it at some point. And it was just a really great play call by Coach Blacker, and ended up working out.
What's it mean to you to be a Jayton Jaybird? You see the community here. I mean, Jayton is a special place.
Yeah, Jayton's different. You wouldn't find this in a lot of communities. There's not very few that would come to a Walmart parking lot outside of AT&T Stadium just to congratulate us and just take pictures, watch this interview. And so it's a special place, and I'll forever be grateful for all the people that I've made relationships with and just all the memories that I've gained from being at Jayton.
All right, Sean Stanley, let's get your thoughts. Back-to-back state champs.
It's really a blessing. I don't know if y'all saw my reaction. It's just I actually didn't think I was going to react like that. I was so proud of Bodie for getting both MVPs, and I knew he deserved it. Ever since being little, I know he used to be a little football stud, and so I knew one of the days was going to come that he was just really going to shine. And tonight he had a very, very good game, probably one of the best games in state history, I would say. Not many people can say they've won both MVPs, and that's just been a blessing. And I don't know, just being able to do this with the community, everyone here, everyone behind me, in front of me, it just feels like family. And we travel really well. It's just like Colt said, it's just different, the culture in Jayton, and we you can't really find a little community like this that supports our students and anything, no matter if it's football or basketball or one-act play, robotics. Like it's just a really, really good community in Jayton.
And you had said in the post-game press conference, this is something you guys talked about and dreamed about since you were little.
Yes, sir. Like we said, we made bets with a couple people, and I think we're on pace to break that. But it's been really cool. We always told each other, like, hey, we're going to go win some championships, and we held each other accountable, make sure we work every day, stay positive, help each other up sometimes if we're not feeling it. Like, hey, we got to, because the other team is working just as hard, so we just got to make sure we're working harder.
Well, back-to-back football champs, what's the mentality now? Because now you got to flip in the basketball mood, and you're trying to three-peat as state champs.
Practice tomorrow. I think Coach said 6 a.m., but I hope he's not being for real on that. I hope he's lying. But, yeah, it's just one sport at a time and see where that takes us. And I think with our hard work mentality that we brought here in football, I think we can possibly get a three-peat in basketball.
Take a look at them, the Jayton Jaybirds, the final end zone team of the week this season. They win the 1A D2 state championship, back-to-back state champs. Stay with us. KCBD Sports Extra continues right after this.